Isis. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Um, yeah, crazy picture. It's the gematria guy again. Very knowledgeable. It's not that he's knowledgeable. He's done his research, and not only that, he understands the gematria. The code he understands, and it's very interesting. I'm trying to grasp it myself somewhat, but it's not just a code, but the numbers, how coincidental, which are not coincidental. Which this, I mean, I do it myself. Before finding this, I already could recognize that the news would say something happens at 3:30 something, or 3:30 this, or 3:30 that, or 2:09, or just odd numbers, odd weird numbers, and they do that just to, they use numbers, and there's patterns in it. If you pick up, if it's subtle enough for your mind, you'll pick it up. Anyway, so I did a video the other day about the magic 33, and 33 is the magic number. I didn't realize that I think they're gonna probably force, or not force, but the situation is being planned ahead. All of this has been for a long time. And it's not just me saying it. Everything this guy I'm going to play for you, he's going to say everything that I already know. And not know as far as just, saying it in any arrogant way. It just so happened these are things that I've read, and it led me to other things, which was exactly what he's talking about, especially talking about the Torah and the Kabbalah, alchemy and mysticism, all these, it all comes from one, this stuff comes from one source, just, broken up. And this guy talks about it, but concerning 33 and the coronavirus, you see 33 is the year, that 33 is when Yahshua, Jesus, or Jesus, or however you call him, respectfully, died on the cross at 33. He was crowned. Understand that. But at the same time, also realize the Quran says, and I believe this is why they did a good job, and I'm talking about the news and media, of making Islam look so bad, because they don't want you reading the Quran. Don't get me wrong, I'm not really religious. I mean, I believe, I know there's more to this, and I've seen my own examples, and that's it's just that I've seen examples that can't be explained away, and it's led me to just to understand and understand that there's something more to this. There's another reality going on while this is going on, and when this breath stops, we're going to go into that. So it's coming for all of us. So 33, and concerning the Quran says he was made to look as if he was put on the cross, that he did not, that he went up to a valley to live out his life. And that's in the Quran. I've read it with my own eyes several times. As a matter of fact, I'll make a video and I'll show it to you, where it's written in the Quran that it says that. And when you read that, you start to wonder, like, wait a minute, what's it saying about the crucifixion? And understand, Islam is not taught, in Islam, they're not taught that their prophets get caught by well, I shouldn't say it like that. They're just not taught that holy men can be touched by mortal men, no matter how big, no matter how powerful, no matter how what they got. and no mortal man can touch a holy man, no matter what he does. He could try. I mean, they say the same thing about Haile Selassie, that he disappeared. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to believe the story because of, like I said, what I've witnessed and what I've experienced. It's possible, but that's another story. I don't mean to get into that, but this year might be the year that a false prophet comes on the scene to heal all this virus, because it looks like they're going to go forward with this virus stuff. That's what it looks like. You know, SARS and the bird flu, that went away really quick, almost too quick. But now this is hanging around, and it looks like they're going forward with it. But check out what this guy has to say. He kind of just puts it all in a nutshell, which I can't. I can't do it like this, but it's good every now and then when I watch this guy. Don't get me wrong. I don't really need to watch him to understand what I understand, but every now and then I watching it. And lately I've been catching it, and he's been doing more because things are speeding up. And it must be because it's the year 2020, you know, 2020 vision, 2020 vision, you know, there's an evenness going on, you know, that type thing. 2 here, 2 there, there's a mirror. This is the year. And I don't know, we might get a false prophet this year, or maybe we'll get Yahshua himself. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'd like to think I'm going to know if it happens like that, but I don't know. Maybe it's gonna happen for some of us, and some of us, you're never gonna know. I don't know. You know, there's things going around all of us, and we're not even realizing it. That we're walking next to ghosts and jinn, and we don't even realize it. But I can't show and prove that. But check out what this guy has to say. Check out what he's talking about.
As per usual, the New York Times is treating its readers like they're idiots. It's very clear why this all started in Washington State. You have to be deaf, dumb, and blind in the information age to not know what's going on yet with the coronavirus. Again, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, headquartered in Seattle, Washington, ran a simulation on October 18th, 2019, called Event 201. Look it up. This is a fact. The simulation was simulating a coronavirus outbreak. The simulation projected that 65 million people would die from coronavirus over the course of 18 months, or a year and a half. 65 million deaths in a coronavirus pandemic, the language used from the simulation at Event 201. Now, what people need to know is the same day that Event 201 was going on, October 18th, that was the same day the military World Games were taking place. They had just begun
No
that
coincidence.
day in Wuhan, China. And of course, February, the mainstream media brought to our attention that Dean Koontz had written a book in 1981 called The Eyes of Darkness.
Dean Koontz.
Which part of the book talks about a
big in the 80s. Dean Koontz.
Of a Wuhan coronavirus outbreak. The media calls it a coincidence. No. What this was what is known as predictive programming. Decades in advance, things were foreshadowed in the world of entertainment that came to light. From the sinking of the Titanic, which was written about more than a decade before it happened, in the book Futility, the Wreck of the Titan, where the largest ship to ever sail, the Titan, in the name of the book, Titan, just missing the IC from the end to become Titanic. The Titan, the biggest boat ever built, on its first sail from Europe to the United States, hits an iceberg and sinks. Have you heard that story before? There's a whole lot more to it. You know, September 11th, there's about, I don't even know, there's at least 100 examples of predictive programming for September 11th, from movies to television shows to comic books to record album covers.
Record album covers. You hear that?
Hello, Breakfast in America.
Hear that? Record album covers.
But again,
check this out. Because I was watching this, it made me remember something. Because I used to work for Tower Records, and I happened to be well, no, we wasn't there on 9/11. We had to close, or we wasn't, you know, because of 9/11. Obviously, the store didn't stay open that day. But 3 or 4 days later, when we finally got back, or no, it might have been 2 days later, a day and a half, or yeah, it might have been 2 days later. It wasn't that long. when we got back, one of my jobs was to put out the new releases, and because we were late, this was one of the new releases. Literally. See that? Right here, let me. See that? I'll tell you all about that next video. 9/11, this was released.